This is Shawn Sue's podcast on 92.7 WOBM.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show with Shawn Michaels and Sue Moss.
Ocean County's best variety. 92.7 WOBM.
92.7 WOBM with Christina Aguilera, 6:38 Monday morning. So you told me I had a fire in my dishwasher.
Yes.
And I thought to myself, boy, that's something you don't hear a lot of, a fire in the dishwasher.
Yeah, let me tell you, the Tupperware stuff, the lids of the Tupperware.
Yeah.
Well, apparently one of my lids fell down on one of the heaters.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, there was smoke. It smelled like a candle. And I knew I didn't blow out a candle in the house.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, smoke starts coming out of the dishwasher. Here, a lid totally melt right to the burner of the dishwasher. I never even knew this could happen.
And it melted right over the coil down below.
So what we had to do then is wait until it cooled down,
Yeah.
and then scrape it all off, or we'd have trouble the next time we went to.
Now, did the dishwasher work?
Yes, it
Okay.
did. But wow, I was like, oh my goodness, mini fire.
Yeah, you got to watch those tops. Make sure they're up on the top. Did you have it on the bottom
The
row?
funny part is the Girl Scouts came to the door
Yeah.
right when this was happening.
Oh, boy.
And I said, come on in. And they were selling their nuts. And they were like, you're having a fire. I'm like, we're all right. But I mean, it was just, everything was happening.
So literally it was nuts in your house.
It was, literally.
The dishwasher's on fire. The Girl Scouts are selling nuts, and you're running around.
Crazy.
I got this feeling inside my bones.
WOBM, good morning.
Hi, this is Erin, and the question of the day is, what do we usually watch after the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade?
For a chance to win tickets to see the New Kids on the Block, it's Our Kids for New Kids. What do we watch in our house after the Thanksgiving Day Parade?
Morning.
Football.
No, it is not football. WOBM, later it is.
Yes, of
Good
course.
morning. What is it we watch right after the Thanksgiving Day Parade?
The Christmas Story.
No, not the
No.
answer. WOBM, good morning.
Hi, what's your
Morning.
guess? Hi.
The dog show.
Yep, you got it. It's the dog show. Always right after the parade. They come on and they do the dog show. We always watch that afterwards. What's your name?
Joe Paul from Manchester.
Oh, that dog show. So it's the Puppy Bowl, correct?
No, that's during the Super Bowl. So,
Pay attention.
Okay.
congratulations, you're a winner.
I like
Hey,
the Puppy
have a
Bowl.
great Thanksgiving.
Thank you. You too.
All right, hold on the line.
Long
Don't
holiday.
go anywhere. You got the wrong thing, so. More chance to win with Christmas cash coming up with WOBM. 92.7 WOBM. Good morning, Shawn Sue with you on this Tuesday morning. It is November 22nd, starting your day right now. 37 degrees in Toms River at 6:08. So we're talking this morning about a blog I put up, Sue.
Yes.
Is it okay to joke about Jesus? Now, before you say, what is he talking about? There's a new nativity out for this season called the Hipster Nativity. It's actually for sale. And it depicts the birth of Christ in today's millennial point of view. Joseph holding up an iPhone, taking a selfie. Mary is holding a Starbucks, holding up the peace sign, showing part of her brassiere. You've got the wise men. They're on Segways with Amazon boxes. They're bearing gifts of baby Jesus from Amazon. So it's a modern take on this. Is this just simply fun? Is this blasphemous? Is this, we want your opinion on it. Ray writes in, no, you should not joke about Jesus. Amy says, no, let's leave some things in this world sacred, please. And we had Marie email us, and she said, absolutely not. She's very disturbed by this particular rendition of the birth of Christ. So check out the story. It's at WOBM.com. It's also on our Facebook and Twitter page. Is it okay, Sue, to joke about Jesus?
Something should stay sacred. That is what I am thinking with that. Now, if you want to go out and buy this for your household, feel free. But for me, I would not buy it.
Yeah, we're asking the question, is it in poor taste? Is it a fun current twist on the centuries-old scene? Or you could care less. Check out the story. It's at WOBM.com.
The barn is even solar panel.
Yes, the barn where Jesus is being born is solar powered. The angel is actually a guy who's holding a iPad, I believe. He's using an iPad. So there you go. So anyway, check out the story. It's all about the nativity scene, the hipster nativity. Is it okay to joke about Jesus? Check it out. It's at WOBM.com, Facebook, and Twitter as well. WOBM, good morning.
Hi, Shawn Sue.
Hey, what's going on?
But I wanted to touch on the other subject you had about the nativity set.
Yes.
Yeah, what do you think about the hipster nativity?
My feeling on that is very, very poor taste and judgment because in life there are two things that I feel you don't make light of or fun of, and sickness is one of them. And religion is the other.
Yeah, hi. I wanted to just touch base on the Jesus nativity thing.
Yes.
Yeah, what do you think? It's called the hipster nativity.
Yeah, you know what? I was just thinking, you're going to probably have two schools of thought. You'll have the, like the gentleman before where, it's basically blasphemy, don't do it. And then you have people, who are going to think it's kind of cool because what about that shirt that came out years ago with the Jesus is my homeboy?
Yeah.
And there's also that other movie they made a couple of years back, Dogma, where they had the Buddy Christ.
That's right.
So, it's a couple of things. It's,
Well, let me put you on the spot. Let me
or...
put you on the spot. Would you put it under your tree for this Christmas?
Oh, no.
If you're going to fool with that kind of stuff, you better hope and pray that Jesus has a sense of humor when you get there. I think it's totally gross.
Hi.
We're talking about the hipster nativity scene that is out for this Christmas.
Tell you the truth? I think it's disgusting. That's a shame that they make fun of our Lord and the Blessed Mother. I think it's just horrible.
Check out the story. It's at WOBM.com, also on Facebook and Twitter, or give us a call. Hipster Nativity. Is it okay to joke with Jesus with WOBM? WOBM, good morning. We're talking about the hipster nativity. What are your thoughts on it?
I don't think it's, okay, it's a little off, but I really don't think it's in poor taste. My reasoning is, if Jesus had been born in this time, that would be an accurate picture.
Okay. Would you put it under your tree for the holidays?
Probably, but I'd also put the regular, the normal one.
Okay.
But at the same time, I have a Disney one.
Okay.
I have a Precious Moments one.
I'm calling about the nativity scene.
Yes.
Yeah, the hipster nativity. What do you think?
Don't mess with what works.
Don't mess with what works.
I don't think joking about Jesus is a very good thing. I think it's horrifying, and I think it's terrible. And also, you have to remember also that it could be somewhat anti-Semitic because Jesus grew up as a Jew.
Check out the story. It's at WOBM.com, also on Facebook and Twitter, or give us a call. Hipster Nativity. Is it okay to joke with Jesus with WOBM? Brand new day today, Monday morning. So my question for you is, you go to McDonald's, you get seated by the waitress, you sit down, you get the menu, and then you look through it. She comes over and she says, "May I take your order?" What do you think about that idea?
That's not McDonald's.
Table service. Coming to McDonald's now, yeah. Table service.
I would consider that not to be fast food then.
Well,
or is it?
It's still the same food. It's just served with a waitress.
Are they taking away the drive-through?
I don't think so. But if you go in to sit down, what they're saying is they're going to seat you and have a waitress, get your lunch for you.
So listen, let's look at the positive. They're creating jobs.
Yeah.
And that's a positive.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to deal with that when you walk into McDonald's?
I would think it would still. I don't know if it's creating jobs. I think some of the girls who would be working the walk up would then be out in the store.
Okay, well, sometimes the lines at McDonald's are very, very long.
Yeah.
And maybe you wouldn't have to wait in those lines.
Yeah. So do you like the idea?
No.
Yeah, I don't like the idea either. I think it just adds a different, a lengthier time for me to have to be at McDonald's.
To hang out in McDonald's,
I just want to go up to the counter, order, and go, whether I'm grabbing it and running out the door or sitting down. But to sit down and then the waitress come over, get your drinks, and I don't want to.
To me, that's not considered fast food.
I don't want to turn McDonald's into an hour event.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we agree on that.
I get it. We do.
Right. There you go. But anyway,
can you believe that?
Look for that happening in the new year, possibly.
Okay.
I thought that I've been hurt before.
92.7 WOBM with Christina Aguilera, 8:43, right now 31 degrees. Shawn and Sue with you. Getting ready for Thanksgiving. It's time for Shawn and Sue's best bets when it comes to Thanksgiving. One of the things we talked about yesterday is that sweet potato thing. And I don't know what you call it. I guess it's like a casserole, but it's sweet potatoes. And I love it every year. I think my sister-in-law makes it. And she brings it over every year.
Marshmallows on the top?
And I love it. No marshmallows.
Okay.
No, it's not like ambrosia. Do you? My aunts and uncles used to love ambrosia.
I don't know what that is.
That's
I'm
that
sorry.
marshmallow dessert.
Oh, it's green.
Yeah, well,
is
it's
it
all
greenish?
different stuff, and
Oh yeah,
ambrosia.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, it's this a sweet potato thing, and I love it. And I go back for fifths on that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's one of my best bets. If you say, I don't really like sweet potatoes, try looking up some sweet potato casseroles, and it's more like a dessert, and it's absolutely fantastic. But it's always on my turkey every Thanksgiving. How about you? What's one of your best bets for Thanksgiving?
Green bean casserole, baby.
Oh, you love that, huh?
How can you stop at one?
I'll take a little spoonful. It's good, but it's not my overindulgence.
Now that will be my second and third and fourth.
Yeah, it's not my overindulgence. But stuffing is on the list for everybody. I like that stuffing when it comes right out of the turkey.
It fills you. You have to be careful not to feel sick afterwards.
There's always a little bit of stuffing that's sort of sticking out in the oven out of the turkey, and I love grabbing that because it's
Stop
like it's
picking
crispy.
at food.
Oh, I pick.
Stop picking.
I am a picker.
Before anyone else puts their mouth on it.
I pick stuffing and I pick
just
pie crust.
Gross.
Those are my things. I pick at them.
Stop picking.
Yeah, no.
Oh, if I was your wife,
pick.
I'd be
slapping
your hand.
She does slap my hands, but it doesn't matter. See, what happens is when she goes in the other room or go do something else, I pick.
Yeah.
And then when she comes out, I run.
It's gross.
And then when she
should.
goes, then when she goes back out to do something else, I come back and I pick. And then when she comes back, I run. So
you should. Your daughter should be stalking you though and
listen,
watching every
during
second.
the dog show after the Thanksgiving Day parade, I'm picking that early. I'm picking, Sue. All right, enjoy your Thanksgiving. I'm getting hungry now.
I won't lie.
92.7 WOBM with Sarah Bareilles on a Friday morning, November the 11th. Right now, 6:40, 46 degrees in Toms River. So the average person spends about 5.5 years of their life stressed. They came out with a new fact on that. So that's a lot of time when you think about it. But what is something, Sue, for you that you stress about?
I guess anything when it comes to my daughter, like keeping her safe and bullying.
Yeah.
Bullying is huge for me, and that really stresses me out.
I think over time, health, when you're younger, you think you're invincible. But as you get older and you start thinking about things and then you have kids, health becomes a big issue. I think that a lot of us, stress about, making sure everybody's healthy and you don't want to worry about that. But believe it or not, according to a new survey, folks stress out on a daily basis the most just about being late to wherever they need to be. And I thought about this, I said, wait a minute now. I do kind of feel like in our lives today, it's constantly, oh my goodness, I got to get to this place, or I got to get to. Do you find yourself doing that
every morning?
Now, especially when my kids were younger, because they weren't able to get around, it'd always be like, okay, pick them up from school, or we got an event to go to. They've got extracurricular activities, sports, whatever it might be, constantly on the run or whatever.
Yes,
but it seems like that's what people feel like they're constantly on the run.
Totally, do not stress about that. As you can see, I am late. I do run a little behind in a lot of things in my life, and I never stress about that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just never do. I should probably if that pink slip comes from work. But, I mean, I never stress about, I would imagine bills and money.
Yeah, money
didn't,
bills and money didn't make the beginning of the big list, though. The top three, being late, traffic, and health. Those were the top three things. So there you go. So I guess the traffic and being late kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, sure.
So today
Stuck in traffic.
Our goal today,
4:30 in the morning.
Take a deep breath and relax.
All the times that you rain on my parade. And all the
92.7 WOBM. Good morning, Shawn and Sue with you with Matchbox 2740. Right now, 38 degrees, and we're talking about the price of Turkey Day.
Okay, yes.
According now, the American Farm Bureau Federation puts together their annual list.
Is there one of those?
Yes.
Okay.
And they put together their list of what they think the average price should be for Thanksgiving dinner. All right, now I've already asked my wife about this, and she said no, she spent more than this.
Okay.
But they're saying for a family of 10, $49.87, or less than $5 a person for Thanksgiving dinner.
Really?
Which is down 1% from last year.
Oh, all right. We're saving ourselves some money.
Yeah.
Now, is this all the kit and caboodle?
Well, this is a 16-pound turkey, stuffing, sweet potatoes, rolls, peas, cranberries, carrots and celery, pumpkin pie with whipped cream, coffee, and milk. So that's everything
what
that
about
they're
the
counting.
Drinks? What about other drinks?
Well, they're not saying about anything about other drinks, just what was on that list.
Well,
so there you go. And I already asked my wife. She said, no way. She spends more than that.
She spends more than that.
So I want to know from folks at home, are you spending more than that on Thanksgiving dinner? Think about it. Family of 10, $49.
I think that's what my brother cooks for, and I think that's probably right around where he is. He makes extra pies, though, because, like, the mincemeat's big with the family. But, yeah, I would definitely go with that.
So
that
you
sounds
think
about
that's
right.
a good price? You think that's a good price then?
Well, yeah,
$49 for 10.
My brother always says, I just spent $50 for this. Enjoy it.
Really? Okay. Is that what he says?
Yes. Yes.
He really says that at dinner?
He says it at dinner. Enjoy it. All right.
Anyway, give us a call, 237 WOBM. Do you think you could feed a family of 10 for $49? 237-9626, the number to call.
Shawn and Sue
on the Ocean County Breakfast Show.
92.7 WOBM.
92.7 WOBM with the plain white tees on a Wednesday morning, November 23rd, 740, 29 degrees in Toms River. So the Food Network put together some tips on how to de-stress, things to make your life easier.
Oh, great. Let's hear these.
For Thanksgiving. Now, they say hopefully you already went to the grocery store. They said try to get that done as soon as possible. So if you still have a few loose ends, they recommend getting it done early today so you're not running around the last minute tomorrow.
Last weekend, the grocery store was crazy.
Oh, yeah. Everybody gets ahead of time getting everything.
Crazy.
So clean your kitchen. They say it'll be easier to keep everything organized if you start off with a clean kitchen. So get the kitchen in order now. It'll make it a lot easier for Turkey Day. Delegate, Sue, on Turkey Day. It's okay to ask for help and delegate responsibilities. Let others help you if they're bringing things to the dinner table. Maybe if you're going to have kids around, maybe delegate some things for them to do as well. Stick to the classics, Sue. They say just, make it simple on yourself when it comes to Thanksgiving dinner. Turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce. Makes everybody happy, makes your life a lot, easier. But if you really want to be de-stress, Sue, here's their big tip.
Alcohol.
This is from the Food Network.
Alcohol.
No, not alcohol. Order in. They say, you know what? Don't even cook. Order out. Have it delivered to the house, Sue.
There you go.
If you don't even want turkey,
What
not everybody
stresses
loves
you
turkey,
out? Yeah.
but so.
What stresses you out? 732-237 WOBM. Is it the family? Will it be politics this holiday? Oh, boy.
Will one side of the table be Clinton people, and will the other side be the Trumpers?
Oh, boy.
Because let's face it.
It's going to happen.
For the Clinton folks, there's a lot of humble pie being served up for Thanksgiving because the Trump folks are going to be boasting about the big victory. So you may not have seen your uncle and aunt who voted for Trump since the election. This may be the first time you see them, and they're going to let you know all about it probably. But anyway, have a fun Thanksgiving.
Shawn and Sue
on the Ocean County Breakfast Show.
92.7 WOBM.
92.7 WOBM with Train on this Wednesday morning. Getaway day, 6:38, 29 degrees. And we're talking, of course, about Thanksgiving today.
Yes.
Besides the turkey, almost every household this year will be celebrating with a turkey. But besides the turkey, what is one of your favorite foods on the Thanksgiving table, Sue?
The side dishes. That's what make it. Did you ever think, do you go back for a second helping a turkey usually?
Do I go back for seconds on Thanksgiving?
For turkey?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Because I was talking to a friend and I agreed with her where you have maybe a slab of turkey, but you really...
No, I go back for seconds.
Oh, okay. I go back for seconds of the side dishes.
Okay.
The side dishes are what make a Thanksgiving dinner.
Everything else besides the turkey, what is your favorite thing on the Thanksgiving table?
Stuffing.
Yeah, stuffing is the second, thing right behind the turkey.
Yes.
Everybody, I love, grab a little, stuffing out of the turkey when it's coming out of the oven.
But can we
nice
keep going?
hot.
Can we keep going? Can we say green bean casserole?
Yeah.
Can we say the cranberry jelly? Can we say,
Now, the green bean casserole did make the top 5 list of those surveyed, but, mashed potatoes finished second. Oh, I love the mashed potatoes.
Oh, for goodness
Dinner
sake.
rolls was on the list. list.
Oh, nice.
Pumpkin pie in the top 5 as well.
See, I'm just thinking side dishes right now, not dessert.
Yeah, no, that's in there. So,
okay.
But there you go. But stuffing right behind the turkey, though, is always something. I love the burnt stuffing on the ends.
Let's open up the phones and ask what your favorite sides are. What do you think?
Give us a call, 237 WOBM.
All the times that you rain on my parade.
92.7 WOBM with Kelly Clarkson. Monday morning right now. It's 8:40, 39 degrees. Time for a little social experiment, Sue, with you.
Oh, I like this.
Some
you didn't
folks,
warn me anything about this.
Well,
What's going on?
I did. International Business Times put this together. I'm going to give you 4 choices.
Yeah.
And I want you to tell me how you would rank them in importance, okay? In other words, number 1 is going to be the thing you would need the most, you couldn't live without, and so forth. Okay, here are your 4 choices. Alcohol, romance, chocolate, or Wi-Fi. So rank those for me, Sue. What you think would be the least? What would be the least thing that you would need of those 4? So alcohol would be at the bottom.
Alcohol.
All right, now alcohol is also on the bottom of their list as well. That came in number 4 as far as what they were saying. All right, the third most popular thing for Sue would be what? That you couldn't live without?
Chocolate.
All right, you are right. Chocolate is what they said as well.
Yes.
Was there? So now it comes down. You've got 2 choices left. You've got romance and Wi-Fi. All right. So obviously, when you pick the one you like the best, we'll know it was number 2. What could you not live without the most?
I bet you people said Wi-Fi, but I'm going to take romance.
You're going to take romance.
I'm taking romance.
All right. Wi-Fi was the number 1
Yeah.
response.
I'm taking romance all the time.
So that's your only difference there. You're pretty close to the national.
Wi-Fi. What does that mean?
I don't even know. I don't know what that means either.
I'll take the romance anytime.
Yeah, romance was the thing people could most live without. Isn't that's sad though, isn't it?
I'll take it.
So, but anyway, I was surprised about the alcohol, Sue. But other than that, it's pretty much right in line with what people were thinking.
There you go.
All right, Wi-Fi is what people couldn't live without the most. How about you?
Thanks for listening to Shawn and Sue's podcast on 92.7 WOBM. For more details, go to WOBM.com.